Creating thumbnails for Call of Duty videos has gotten so much easier with the release of Black Ops 7, and that's because of one brand new map that's in the game. Green Screen is a new multiplayer map that is only available in Black Ops 7 private matches, and that makes sense because, well, it's just a giant green screen. Now, before Black Ops 7, when I had to make thumbnails for my videos on YouTube, I had to pick an operator skin that I wanted to use, and then I had to make sure that my loadout was ready for the guns that I wanted to show off, and then I had to find a plain background somewhere in either Verdansk or Rebirth Island. Now, Rebirth was always my go-to because obviously it's a much smaller map and it's quicker to get into a game, but it still took a little bit too long. I'd have to go somewhere that had a good background that I could cut the weapon inspection animation from that I was doing and make sure that it was the right angle because any shadows being cast would make things too dark to see. I then needed to try and find a good background and swap my weapons quickly so I had nothing in my view, and it's really not a simple process to do. Luckily though, the green screen map makes this so much faster and easier because once you have your operator and loadout ready, you can start a game with just yourself and inspect your weapon just right to get a perfect foreground for a thumbnail. Weirdly though, I've noticed that the green screen map does have sunlight lighting even though it's just top to bottom green. Not only that, but the minimap doesn't actually display anything either. I managed to work out just from running around that the map is a small rectangle, so you do have some room to move about in, but it's not actually obvious where the invisible walls are. Having said all that though, it's really useful to be able to inspect your weapons when you want to, so you can just cut them out easily in whatever photo editing software that you're using. The only drawback here is that whilst you can turn off most of the HUD elements, Treyarch developers that worked on this map seemingly didn't think to add an option to completely clear the HUD, which I'm really not quite sure why. I don't know if I'm missing something, but I genuinely had no idea how to turn the weapon information in the bottom left corner off, and it's so annoying how some animations do get covered by it. Aside from weapon inspections though, it's also a great map to do emotes in as well, although, again, another drawback is I couldn't find anywhere that allowed me to edit what emotes I had equipped. Now, I know that you can change your emotes in normal multiplayer, but in private matches, for some reason that option just isn't there, which is kinda stupid really. You might have also noticed that because green screen is only a map in Black Ops 7, it's not actually possible to use weapons from any other games, so that means if I wanted to use Modern Warfare guns, or even Black Ops 6 guns, you just can't. I really hope that green screen is a permanent map in future Call of Duty games. Once the next Modern Warfare game comes out, I probably won't use this map again, so I'd be super disappointed if it's not there. It would be really helpful to have something like this in Warzone as well, because if you don't have Black Ops 7 for this next year of support, then again you're just out of luck, which kinda sucks. So yeah, that's the green screen map in Black Ops 7. It's honestly one of my most favourite features, just because it makes making thumbnails so much easier. If you want to see my full video making process for YouTube, then check out the video I've linked in the description. It's definitely worth a watch. Thank you for watching this far into the video. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe so you don't miss out on more content like this, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Goodbye!